Hello mga kabayan! Welcome back to my channel, The Pinay Abroad Vlog, the Kabayan Vlog version 2.0. Perfect! And I'm your Inday Vlogger ng Davao City na nandito pa rin po sa UAE. Perfect! Guys, if you're new to my channel, my name is Lerma and I am an OFW here in Abu Dhabi, UAE, Middle East. And I make videos about my life as an OFW, how to travel, what to do, challenges, struggles as an OFW, and everything else under the sun. So if you're interested with these topics, please do subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell para updated kayo sa aking mga vlogs. Perfect! Guys, this video is about mga dapat mong malaman kung gusto mong magtrabaho dito sa UAE in terms of contracts, mga documents, at kung ano-ano pa. So, let's start! By the way guys, most of this information is based on my readings, my knowledge, and nabasa ko din yung mga information na to from Dubai OFW blog. His blogs is very informative din. Pwede niyo siyang i-check. So this video, yun na nga, is about mga bagay na dapat mong malaman kapag gusto mong magtrabaho dito sa UAE in terms of mga contract, documents, and everything else. So, let's start! Mga dapat niyong malaman kapag gusto niyong magtrabaho dito sa UAE. Una, travel expenses and recruitment fees should be paid by your employer. This is most applicable guys kapag na-hire kayo directly sa Pilipinas papuntang UAE. Dapat yung employer nyo ang magbabayad ng mga plane tickets, mga reservations nyo sa pagsistayhan nyo, recruitment fees kung meron man, at kung ano-ano pa. Dapat wala kayong gagastusin doon. Sa UAE labor law, ito yung nakasaad na dapat yung employer na gustong mag-hire sa inyo or mag-directly hire sa inyo galing sa Pilipinas to UAE or kung saan mang bansa should shoulder all the expenses ng pagpunta nyo dito. Pangalawa, you should keep your job offer. Yung job offer guys is a summarized document ng mga responsibilities nyo, ng sahod nyo, kung may mga commission and trainings man sila na gustong ibigay sa inyo. Kaya you have to keep this document kasi nga you have to check kung same ba yung mga nakasaad doon sa job offer doon sa pipirmahan yung contract. Atlo, job offer terms and conditions should be the same with what is in the job contract or yung labor contract nyo. So, yun na nga, dapat same siya. Kailangan yung i-keep ang job offer nyo para ma-check nyo kung tama ba yung initially na napag-discuss nyo with your employer. That is very important guys kasi dito sa UAE, hindi naman sa I'm discouraging you, but may mga employers din talaga na naggagano, na nag-change ng mga terms and condition. Biglang ganito ang sahod ng offer mo, pero sa contract mo ganito na naman. So, you have to make sure na same yung napag-usapan nyo doon sa job offer and doon sa labor contract nyo. That's very important. Kasi yung job offer, guys, although ano naman siya, legal document din naman siya, pero yung contract pa din ang pinaka, alam mo yun, mas matibay na document compared to job offer. So, make sure na same yung mga keys and responsibilities, terms and condition, responsibilities nyo, baka dinagdagan yung mga trabaho nyo. I'm just so lucky na I belong to a company that is not like that. Kasi, ano din sila, nagpo-follow din talaga sila kung ano may yung mga nasa labor contract or labor law. Pang-apat, you are entitled to keep your personal documents like the passport and kung gusto nyo mang humingi ng employment contract and kung ano-ano pang mga documents. Especially sa passport guys kasi may mga employers na they will keep your passport kasi kapag nag-resign ka, pwede ka nalang pahirapan. So, make sure guys na nasa inyo yung passport nyo. Now, there are certain jobs dito sa UAE na kinakailangan mo talagang i-surrender yung passport mo. Especially when you're handling money like accountant, kung nasa reception ka, ikaw yung nag-aano ng cash nyo. So, may mga employer na ganun that they have to keep your passport. Pero kung hindi naman kayo nag-handle ng money, you can get your passport guys. Initially, kukunin nila yung passport nyo, yung mga documents nyo like school credentials nyo, but you have to ask it back kung wala ka namang hinahandle na pera. So, karapatan nyo yun, kailangan nyo yung malaman. Panglima, you can leave your job as you want, but make sure that you follow the proper procedure or legal procedure. Dito sa UAE guys, may limited and unlimited contract. May mga case that you have to render 1 month, 2 month service in the 2 month, notice period kapag nag-resign ka. Especially kung nakasaad ito sa labor contract nyo. You have to make sure that you know these things. You read your contract beforehand. May mga kaso din na we will not get into the details kasi medyo marami siya. Yung unlimited and unlimited contract. Maybe we can discuss that later on. But may mga cases din talaga that you have to reach like 6 months before ka makapag-resign, or else kinakailangan mong magbayad dun sa mga expenses na binayaran ng employer nyo. May mga ganong kaso. I'm not just certain kung anong contract yun siya, but there are cases like that. And also yung mga notice period, kapag hindi ka nag-notice period ng nag-AWOL ka, kinakailangan mong bayaran yung 1 month kung required ka ng 1 month na notice period or 2 months kapag 2 months yung nasa contract nyo. So that's why you have to make sure that you read your contract very well. Although hindi ka naman mapipilit ng company na magstay doon sa company, but you have to make sure that you do the proper procedure para maiwasan nyo yung pagbabayad ng mga fine. By the way guys, for your contract, your signed contract, labor card, Emirates ID, you can check or you can download this application. It's called MOHRE, or Ministry of Human Resources and Emiratization. So here in this app, you can sorry naman. Try it, hindi siya nagpe-face recognition. In this app, you can check your passport copy, your contract, yung salary na natanggap nyo. Pwede nyo siyang ma-check dito sa MOHRE na application. Ganito ang logo niya, this one, MOHRE. Pwede nyo din siyang ma-download yung contract nyo dito in case ayaw ibigay ng employer nyo. 6. If you have any other discrepancies in your work, salary, kung pinapa-OT kayo ng company nyo na hindi binabayaran, or anything else na problema nyo sa trabaho nyo, you can contact labor office or call the MOHRE. That's it guys, thank you so much for watching. This is just some of the information that you need to know because there are a lot of things you have to know when you want to work here in the UAE. I hope I gave you an idea, and if you have any suggestions, comment, questions in any of my contents, please do follow me in my Instagram, Pinay Abroad Vlogs, and you can ask me there as well guys. And don't forget to subscribe. See you soon. Kabayan. Bye.